Hey everyone, today we're going to go over our Connect group agenda for the 27th of April, and I'll show you how to access it on our phone. So here I'm going to go to the Planning Center Services app, this green services app right here, and I'm going to navigate to the Lakeview Kids Elementary options. I'm going to choose next week, the 27th, on Wednesday, and I'm going to click the order of service to see what we'll be doing. The order of service is laid out, and a lot of the details are the same from week to week. For instance, this recreation time, the sport of the month, the game of the month. But we're going to go into that Bible discovery section, which really is the first part that changes from week to week. So here we have the Superbook story and the Super Truth. I can serve God today. That's what we'll be talking about. And our Bible story is about Samuel, who's answering God's call as a child and grows up to be a leader. So that's what the video will be on. And the Bible verse is from 1 Timothy 4:12. Don't let anyone think less of you because you are young. So all this day we're going to be talking about how God can use you even though you might be a young person. That should be done right about 8 o'clock, right? 8 o'clock we want it to be done. And we're going to start that activity section. Oops, sorry. I need to turn off my pencil there. So our activities are all listed right here in short format. So for instance, our teaching time will be creating a craft while watching an object lesson of stacking blocks. The superverse will have mixed up words. So instead of saying, don't let anybody look down on you because you're young, you might change it to say, don't let anybody look down on you because you're old. And see if the kids can guess which one is incorrect, and then you'll fix it on the board. The game, we have a relay race to stack alternating cups and cards. There are going to be cards that show positive things that Samuel did to grow in his faith, and kids are going to be trying to add those to their stack. We'll have some prayer, some silent prayer time where kids can listen to God's voice, because that's something kids don't really practice very often. We'll have a sweeping game, because Samuel was sweeping when he was serving the Lord in a simple way, and that's when he got called in to start doing stuff for Eli. So we'll be doing a sweeping game to try to get things into a dustpan. And then we'll have a game as well where kids are using a rhythmic pattern, basically snapping, clapping, patting their legs while they're brainstorming ways that they can serve. So these are the short rundown, and they're always here in Planning Center on the agenda. So then what I'd like you to do is to make sure that you actually read through or skim through the PDF that's on here. So for instance, let's go back to the plans. There we go. See this files attachment right here? If you download that PDF, you'll actually have the entire content, and all of the details on the games will be there for you. So I know there's a lot here, but let's say you just wanted to know, hey, what is that craft that we're doing? Or what is that game? Like here's a game, this is the cup and the stacking game. You can actually look through this and have an idea of what it's like before you go in to try to whip it up with basically no prep, right? You want to read this ahead of time. So try that this week. If you haven't been in the habit of scanning this, it does take time to read it. I get it, but that 10 minutes of reading or reviewing will really help you be prepared as a leader so that when you come in, you're ready to go and ready to give your full attention and full engagement to the children instead of trying to see what the next activity is going to be. All right, that's it for today. Hope you are having a great week. Thanks again. This is our second to last Connect group, and then the last one will be first week of May. So we'll see you then.